Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we currently have a few options of directions to go. Of course, we only have a few years left in this game. It's going to be done very, very soon here. Probably not this episode, I don't think. I don't think we're on pace for it to be done this episode, but very likely next episode. Man, there's been so many series that have ended lately. It's kind of insane, actually. But I did notice, when looking at Venice off camera, we don't have a claim here. I feel like we did, but I guess we missed it, because if we go into here, none of these claims actually give us what we want, which would be full annexation. So we're going to have to grab this. The question is, how far into this are we? About half? Okay. We'll let that finish up. That's fine. I doubt we can do too much in Carpathia at this moment. But we can check through here again. Yeah, this guy's landed. Let's see here. I don't suppose... Yeah, 120 reasons because he's a relative. So this isn't really going to work. I'm not shocked about that. We missed our chance on that, I'm pretty sure, on taking over Carpathia. But we can always come out over this direction. These guys are a fantastic target. That turns all of this into border gore, which we would be delighted to clean up. So if I recall correctly, there was a claimant previously. This guy's too far away. Yeah, this guy. We can move this guy on in. We'll gain 18 stress, but that's fine. I don't mind that. So he arrives at the court, and we instantly get a dangerous faction. Populace with 131%. I feel like this is not real. Let's tick this forward here. Yeah, show in the king. Fantastic. And let's see what happens when this updates. Okay, 28%. That's more like it. So what's the actual dangerous one? Peasant rabble. I don't care about peasant rabble. So we're going to declare on these guys. This might create a couple of these more dangerous factions, like, for example, this Liberty faction. This might create space for them, but I don't think so. This is going to be a pretty small war, realistically. We're not going for de jure lands. We're going for this guy's claims. 5,000. Right. He is the wrong religion. We're going to need to fix that. And I closed that. I did not intend to close that. Perfect. We're going to go on in over here. We're going to demand his conversion, and he will convert to Catholicism. That on its own will make this so much cheaper. So we then press that for literally half the cost. I like it. So we declare that war. And where's their capital at? Down here? Oh, that looks ideal, actually. If their capital was like here, it would be way more awkward for us. But it's here, and so I love it. We're going to raise up our forces around here. We'll raise men-at-arms, and we'll raise somewhere around 20k levy troops. Should be more than sufficient, even with the Holy Order here. Yeah, he has 21,000. Should be reasonably fine. So we'll raise up about 25k. We'll see how that goes. 16, 17. Okay, that's about 25. Cool. So we'll just head on in over here. His Holy Order might come and attack this force, but no, they're down here. Okay, that looks ideal. If they come down here and siege, I love it. That's really good. They're now coming this direction, and we will arrive here now. Okay, I don't hate them coming here either. This is completely okay. Yes, the County of Innsbruck. Fantastic. So next off, we are going to fabricate a claim on Veneto. There we go. What's going on over here? Occupied by the HRE. Emilian claim on the Duchy of Tuscany. Who are you? The Duchess of Emilia. She is married to the Emperor of the HRE. But she reports to the King of Italy. So this is technically an internal conflict. Okay. Wild. I was wondering why I didn't get called into that. Well, that would explain it. So that's absolutely fine. We are going to group these guys together, and of course, we're going to split off our standard siege force, around 10,000 troops here. The rest of our forces are going to walk down this direction and see if we can catch their army. They're currently turning around rather awkwardly. Okay, we finished this siege. Do we go here? This is slightly dangerous, I feel like. Let's move down this direction instead. We're not going to go directly to the siege location. because we're not going to catch their entire army here. However, that is a stack wipe, followed by potentially a stack wipe. These guys are now headed this direction. They're going to lock into that. The war's actually over. Well, now. I didn't expect the war to end there, but sure. Cool, so we'll disband our troops, and all of that is our territory. Okay, we could push to the edge of the map here fairly easily if we wanted to. Like, hypothetically, we could see if we could have any claimants over here. I mean, there's this guy right here. He's kind of old. Is there anybody younger who would actually join? Pressing his claim would be slightly awkward. We'd have to do it now, and that would make us stressed out, and that would be critical. Let's go ahead and call a hunt here to lose some stress. There we go. So we recruited that guy, and we need to go back in here to find him. Here he is. So we're going to demand his conversion. We ride. We do want more prestige, after all. We demand his conversion, and he agrees, and then we declare here, like so. 2100. This is all of our remaining prestige, which is why we're interested in making more prestige. We're going to need it. And then, hypothetically, out over here, would we be able to do a holy war? Apparently not. Okay, we need to look at, like, empire titles out over here. Tataria, can we create that? We are close. Once we take this, we likely will be able to create Tataria. What else do we have? Siberia? We're close there as well, but we don't quite have that. Okay, we can create Tehran, and we'll go ahead and do that. We have that fully occupied. Noted. Well, we're definitely making rapid progress out here. That's for sure. So we absolutely need to declare on this guy right now. This guy is in poor health, and he is 69 years old. So we need to press his claim now. He has no heirs. If he dies, we just lose this 2100 prestige, and we are very sad. But we consider it done. So next up, of course, we're going to raise up our forces right around here. We'll raise men-at-arms. We will raise levy troops. How many did we need again? We needed around 20,000. Okay. We press on. We need that prestige. Cool. So once again, we're raising up around 25,000. A good kill indeed. And we hope to get some decent prestige out of that. That would be nice. We return home reinvigorated with 260 prestige. Yeah, that was not bad. I would like to host an exotic feast, and we'll do that immediately. We'll not lose stress because we're shy, but that's fine. Welcome, friends. We need the prestige, but we can always create titles. We need to keep that in mind. So the wine merchant should still be in town. Cool. And we're 54 days left here. Okay. We'll wait on our men-at-arms. Their troops are awkwardly located for us right now. We do have a new diplomacy lifestyle perk that we can take here. We'll take 150 bonus prestige, and we'll take sound foundations, I guess. Okay. That's a bunch of skill points. Sure. So we will arrive here with our men-at-arms fairly soon. Until next time, we gained 210 extra prestige from that one. Beyond that, that's about all we're going to do for the moment. Okay, 10 more days here. And there's our men-at-arms. Beautiful. So, we know that they are not well positioned to defend themselves against our standard siege force strategy. So, we're going to use exactly that same thing. And we're just looking for this guy to lead the siege force, and we'll head up over this direction and chase down their army. Seems easy enough. We're just going to head directly for their capital. This is intriguing. They're apparently walking into us. I don't know why they'd want to do this. This is a terrible idea. We're going to... Okay, we would take attrition here. 567, that's fine. We're going to go directly to their capital. So they're walking into us here, and this is going to go very poorly for them. We're just repeatedly stack wiping them here. We just unlocked Saint, but I'm pretty sure we already had Saint. It didn't unlock on Steam, so it's all good. We're going to fight these guys here, and we stack wipe that. And now we're going to go chase these guys down and stack wipe that as well. They did not group up, and so we were able to take them piecemeal. And there's our claim on the Grand City of Veneto. So now we know for a fact that we have a claim over all of this. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to continue sieging their capital. We're going to take out their final little unit here. Beautiful. And the question is that enough to end the war? No, we're at 81%. Sad. Well, we're going to walk through here and just do as much sieging as we can. It should not take very long to wrap up this war from here. 4 months on this is not bad. Not bad at all, considering there's no siege up there. I like it. Of course, we'll siege much faster down over here. So that looks great. This is not fully occupied. That's obnoxious, but sure. It's over on the other side of the mountain. I'm not going to go after that. We'll imprison this Duchess. We're at 87% right now. Okay, we're not getting a lot from these partial occupations. That's not shocking. But we'll finish up this fort in 10 days. Our wife is bearing our child. Oh yeah, we're 37 and she's 30. I was thinking that there was an age barrier there to that, and that was unlikely, but no, we're good. We're good. We did die, so there is that. We'll go ahead and enforce these demands and disband our troops. Fantastic. Now the question is, can we go after this? Well, we can certainly create the Empire of Tartaria now. So we'll do that. That gives us de jure claims over this. She is currently in a lot of wars. Interesting. We're not going to declare one of our own, I don't think. But we do have a de jure claim there. Now, I do want to take a look at what do we have for claimants for Mongolia. There's this guy. 100 reasons to not accept. There's this guy. He would accept, though. Done. This is a kingdom tier realm, so we don't need claims on all of the kingdoms up here. We just need a claim on the Despotate, the primary title here. So if we press this claim, well, that wouldn't get us all of it. Okay, I was expecting that to get us all of it. But apparently, we'd be lacking a little bit over here. Noted. We'd probably get enough to create the Empire. Probably. But this guy would not end up having... I think that's the second Empire or Kingdom title. He would get this Kingdom title. There are a bunch of Kingdom level titles in here, and he would only get some of them. It's weird that this is a Kingdom tier realm, to be honest. It should be an Empire tier. But this is probably about the best we're going to do. So, this guy is already Catholic. That's very expensive for somebody who's already Catholic. That's insane, actually. It's just the claimed titles. Noted. So we would need prestige. Well, we can definitely do that. We can create titles. We've got this duchy out over here, which we can create. No problem there. And we can then grant that to this fine gentleman here. We will grant you the Petty Kingdom. There we go. He gains a bunch of opinion, and then we'll demand his conversion. He has a 96% chance. So we can do things like that. That is an option. The real question is, though, do we go after this right now? Or do we clean up this stuff out over here? That will also cost us prestige. In both cases, we will require prestige. We don't fulfill the requirements to reclaim Britannia. All of our powerful vassals have a culture. Okay, we have to have all of our powerful vassals be of the correct culture. That's not going to happen with this. That's definitely not an option. I think right now we go after Venice, to be honest. That's only 210 prestige. We declare this, and we can raise up our troops here. We'll raise men-at-arms, and how many levy troops do we even need? Basically none, but he might hire some mercs or something. So either our wife becomes our lover, or we get a hook on a subject. How many children do we have? 6, and she's currently pregnant. We could try to target that 10 child mark for the achievement. We definitely could try to do that. So that is an option. If we're going to do that, we should probably... Let's see, we're on Majesty Focus right now, but we took Family Hierarch. Does that give us any fertility? Patriarch does. Okay, noted. After that, we should probably switch over to Seduction Focus in that case. So this guy did convert over. Beautiful. And we have more than enough levy troops here now. They must be on Venezia, right? They haven't crossed over. Oh yeah, there's no crossing here in CK3. That's right. They actually had to embark. And they're going to come down over here. Sure. So we're going to group together and we will start up our sieges. Something along the lines of this. We're going to walk up over here. We, of course, need our siege leader. He doesn't need anything other than that siege perk. Where was it? He was pretty bad, I know. It's in here somewhere. There he is. Okay. The rest of our forces are going to walk down here and give battle. If we can catch them. And we can. Beautiful. So they're going to fight in these hills. That's not the absolute best place that they could fight. The absolute best place that they could fight would be mountains. So I don't know if there are any mountains in this exact area. They'd have to go like all the way down this way. That'd be quite a ways. No doubt about that. Cool. So we win that fight easily enough. They're going to retreat up this direction. And we're just going to take over what we can over here. I'm not sure where exactly they're retreating to. Okay, apparently we are in love with our wife. That is excellent. That is a good sign if we're looking for additional children. The only truth is poetry. What kind of poetry are we likely to write? Our learning is average. So we're probably going to get a good to competent love letter. Let's see what we get. It's probably going to be, like, turbo cringe. But, okay, there we go. Our letter was well received. She recited it to several people. Oh, boy. Your ladylike manners are like stars in the sky. I would be blessed if I could feel your lips touch mine, that I may know the radiant aura of your soul. May our love grow and flourish evermore. Okay, well, sure, I guess that works. We're going to walk in over here, and we're also going to attack them here with these forces, but that's mostly for siege. They're stack wiped, and this war is over. So we're going to enforce those demands and disband those troops. We need to grant these out to people who are of the correct religion and culture. Beautiful. And then, of course, there is... Is this a kingdom? This is a kingdom here. We're going to create the kingdom, and we're going to grant that to this fine gentleman here. There we go. And we can transfer this guy over to Italy, which would be the correct way to handle that. We'll ask our head of faith for gold. Okay. We're still working on fabricating in the HRE. And we're nearly done there. That requires additional work. Do we have any good non-fabricated claims here? De jure would be this. That would get rid of this exclave, although it would create this exclave. And it would get us a little bit of territory here and there. I'm not sure that that's worth it, to be honest. If we come out over here, we can clear up some of this stuff. Like, for example, this guy. We could just do the de jure territory. What territories are these? It's not actually highlighting. Okay, that's exciting. I'm assuming we have de jure over all of this, right? This is all de jure part of Siberia, which we don't actually have de jure on. Noted. But what about the kingdom? Okay. Awkward indeed. So we actually need to do a kingdom level claim on this guy. That's what needs to happen here. And there are no claimants. So with that being the case, we'll see if we have anybody with claims, but I don't think we do since we just looked through the claimants. Yep, we could holy war for the kingdom. We can't holy war for this guy because remarkably, the king of the Mongols is Catholic. How did that happen? Oh yeah, there was a holy war out here at some point, wasn't there? Or was that down here? I don't know how this happened. We could check the title history. So when did this happen? Catholic. Here. It happened on this succession. This guy was Tengri. This guy was Catholic. He inherited it from a Tengri guy. And then they've just been Catholic ever since. Remarkable. Okay, well, I don't know how that happened, to be honest. It really shouldn't have. But we can press this guy's claims. It's a lot of prestige. Do we want to spend that kind of prestige? I would like to attack here. The main problem with that, of course, is we want these wars to wrap up. I don't know what that's going to end up looking like. So, hypothetically, this guy is our de jure. Ours de jure. Is this guy, or rather this lady, we have no CB on her. This guy is ours de jure. How close are we to being able to usurp? Okay, 8 counties here. 4 counties is what we need to usurp it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is doable. So in that case, we would declare this war, seizing de jure lands. And we would also fight up here, but I don't think there's a point in doing it simultaneously. They're far enough apart that I don't think that benefits us at all. We'll raise up our forces here, and we probably don't need more than just our men-at-arms. These funds will bring me victory, indeed. So they're going to move out and attack. I wish them luck in that endeavor. We'll see if they stack wipe us with our 0 here. They are not. They're sieging. Okay, we had a son, so that's 7 children. Cool. Hey, County of Alpsey. Cool. We're going to continue to fabricate, and this is going to, of course, be out over in Ravensburg. Did that actually go? No, it did not. No, not there. There. Fabricate that. There we go. Ravensburg. That was a little bit tougher than it needed to be. So we're going to get our forces raised over here. Yes, show in the king. We definitely want that prestige. Cool. A new claimant, huh? Whatever. I really don't care about that. So we're just going to press on through here. We're going to have no problem taking these guys out whatsoever. A disillusion faction. Nobody cares. Okay. So we captured him, and we will now enforce our demands and disband our troops. Fantastic. Then we're going to do the same thing up over here. So we will seize de jure lands here, and his capital's down this way. We will raise up our forces around here. We'll raise men-at-arms. They'll get there eventually, and assuming he doesn't stack wipe our 0 stack here, which he may actually end up looking to do. No, it looks good. This guy did join in. Oh, he is looking to stack wipe our 0 stack. Okay, we'll just stop gathering here, and we'll move this back. So we'll raise our men-at-arms here, and we could toss in a few levy troops as well, just to dissuade him from doing this. Cool. So it's going to take a little bit of time for our troops to get here. But once they do, it'll be fine. This is more than enough. 3 months on our men-at-arms. A challenge to board game. We accept. This is chess. And what are we good at? We're best at stewardship. Our marshal is 10. So technically learning. So we're going to be unparalleled in the theory of chess. We lost. Okay. The better man won, but we're going to lose this 6 stress because we are forgiving. Cool. Our opponent agreed that it was a good game. Cool. So we've got Dark Thoughts here. Let's go ahead and donate to charity. That will hurt our monthly income, but why would we care about that? We have so much money. So that's completely fine. Now there is a dangerous faction here, allegedly. What is this? Peasant rabble? Irrelevant. I don't care about that. Those peasants can rabble as much as they want. Cool. So we are now ready to move in and stop their sieges. They're going to respond to this. Yes, they do not like what they see. we're just going to walk on into their capital and fight them there. We're 19% war score. And we win this battle extraordinarily easily. We do get Patriarch here, and now I do want to switch over to Temptation Focus for that 20% fertility. Cool. So there we go. We will wrap up this war very quickly here. It may end with this siege. We'll see. 93? Gross. Absolutely gross. Do we have de jure claims on this guy, I wonder? I don't know if we do. I think we do. Maybe. De jure claims are slightly awkward over here right now. We will definitely get them in a moment. So that's fine. We'll have them either way. It doesn't really matter. So we'll wrap up this war. There we go. Enforce demands and disband our troops. Fantastic. And with that, of course, we can now usurp this title, in theory. 9 of 12. Okay, never mind. We actually do need to fight this guy, and we could holy war for the duchy, but that's something that we can do next episode. Based on our pacing, next episode may not be the last one either. We'll see how that ends up going. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadowwolf, MLohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kintogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.